Yes sir, it is Qube Radio Online, my friend, so we're back. I know you guys have missed us and everything, but we're back to give you a dose, and it's Qube's second birthday. Look at the views, look at the scenery, we're giving you something new. It is your boy Swaggy M. I'm not alone. Since we're talking about Qube, let me go to the founder of Qube. We can deliver more. He's gonna give you all the handles. I know you guys have missed us, so let's head straight to it. Promino.
How's it, man?
The CEO, founder. How you doing?
Good, see, I'm good.
Have a seat.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's social media, guys. You guys know where to find us. So it's Qube Radio Online on Facebook, Qube Radio SA on Twitter, Qube Radio _online on Instagram. Click. Why we haven't had a show for so long is because our founder right here, he's been growing his beard. He wants to start on the new wave, season 3, the third year, 2018. Pule, how you doing, my friend?
I'm fabulous. Good to see you, man. I see now you actually, like your knowledge is always there. Nothing ever ends. Sports, music, entertainment. Where do you get all this knowledge?
Like, what was the vision? What was the plan?
The vision was to grow. The vision was to inspire people. The vision was to educate other people about the radio platform and how you can play around the radio platform. Most importantly, to tell stories, to give people a platform where they can be able to showcase their talents and everything else. For people to understand more about sports, like you educate them, And the vision was to grow. Most importantly, to get numbers and to compete in industry, and ever since that I think we've been trying to do that.
Because what you're saying, we're competing with the best of them. Like, we're out here today, we're doing shows, we're interviewing people in the same platform as your SABCs, your ANN7s, your Super Sports. We also, they win the same markets as Qube Radio Online. So what's the goal for the rest of this year? I know you aren't as hands-on this year. We've given people like your Kanyes, your Sias, your Aziles, they're doing shows and everything. So you as a founder, what's the vision for all these people, and where do you see them, and where do you see Qube this time next year?
Listen, I think the vision would be for them to use this platform as sort of like an opportunity to also make it into industry, but not forgetting where they're coming from. I see them also taking this platform and making it grow. I see them coming up with much more innovative ideas. Ideas that can also not only enhance them or make them better people or presenters or journalists, but ideas that will also benefit people in the community who look up to them, and I think that's where that opportunity can come. I mean, they're also under your guidance, the sports team. You got also young people. I see the Matthew, you that you're grooming under there, and then there's also quite a lot, man. But all I'm just saying is I really just want them to grow and use this as an opportunity that they'll never forget.
This industry is it's cutthroat. There's a lot of people who don't want to open the door for young people. They don't want something like Qube to overtake them. So what's one of the biggest obstacles that you and I face as Qube Radio Online and trying to take this thing to a new level, take it internationally? What's one of the biggest obstacles?
Listen, you're always going to find people that are sunny dreams, people who always promise you opportunities but they'll never deliver. I think the biggest challenge was always relying on people that we thought, this is the person that can actually fund you, or this is the person that can actually open doors for you. Only to find that you are the only person that can do that for yourself. I think one of the biggest challenges we also encountered was losing presenters. You get presenters who come in and go, and now you have to fill in that position. In the beginning, fans were a problem. I think there were times when you have to go to rage events. It happens for 3 days. So you start asking yourself, how am I gonna get there? What's gonna happen? And those are the challenges that we encountered. Also, one of the challenges we encountered, demographics. In the beginning, trying to figure out the target market, the correct target market, was a bit of a problem. At first it was just all about youth and students and everything, and as time goes on you find out that but more people are also listening. So we need to now mature, we need to grow the status, the brand on its own. So that's just part and parcel of it.
Like, I just asked you about the challenges. As Qube, we've had a lot of shows. We have political show, we have sports shows, we have different type of genres and shows and everything. What happened to the music show, I mean the house show? Because that was one of the biggest shows in Qube. What's happened with that? Especially with the death of Avicii. Like, surely you should have done a tribute show. But I know you've been busy and that's something you're looking at. But I've had people be like, Swaggy, what's happened to the music show? Like, that was my daily bread. Like, every Sunday I knew I should get the show. What's happened to Easy M and DJ Promino? What's happening with that show?
Like I said, I think this should be the challenges. I'm gonna be honest with you. I think since well, there's been an introduction of new presenters and everything, sort of like given the platform, you know, and there were new ideas introduced also within the company itself. So I guess it can come back. We were talking about it here in EZM just the other time that we actually should revamp the show and actually make it much more better. Like you say, mentioned the passing of Avicii was a great musician. That the show really to show our listeners that we are in a good place. We all up constantly happening. But it's in the pipelines. We're planning on revamping back. The viewers can expect more. Of course, we want to upgrade new ideas, new music, more international music. That was, I think, the biggest catch on the show. I think there was a time you were even telling us about your friend who does these kind of music. There's a lot that we also just want to do over there. And this shouldn't be a moment of just telling you dreams, but this should be a moment where you can also tell that you can brainstorm around it.
So you're saying breaking news, the Cusick show will come back definitely for our viewers. Are you promising our viewers?
I do not say that most of it. I said it's in the pipeline.
Yeah.
The pipeline could burst and something does happen.
Last question. How do you, as a young person, there's always new trends in society, there's always something new that's happening, there's always renovation. Like, for example, there's ways of investing. Later there's bitcoins, there's always a new way of doing things. Like, how do you and your team, how do you guys stay a step forward of the competition? How do you guys develop new trends? How do you add dimension to life, basically?
You gotta be, I think that's a very important question over there. You have to be very innovative. Innovation will unlock everything, you know. So you look at social medias, you look at Twitter, you look at WhatsApp, you look at Facebook, you look at Mixit, you look at all these platforms. In order for you to be ahead, you need to always reintroduce. We had a conversation yesterday, like, do you think Facebook is dying out, you know? And I think the only reason why I think they will not die out is because they're always a step ahead. They're always introducing something. And so with us, I think the key here is to always introduce something. Online radio was never big on campus. We started with that, and we started seeing other cats. We started seeing K online, we started seeing all the radio online.
Which don't exist today.
Not my position to comment. Yes. And then, you know, but consistency and innovation has always kept us ahead. Be consistent. If you're consistent, you will always stay in the game. Nike and Adidas, same WhatsApp group, you know, years. They're competing on an international level, but it's always who's going to be ahead. One moment you have Adidas that's in the trend, everybody's wearing Adidas. The next moment you have everyone wearing Nike, kicks and everything. So it's always about innovation and consistency in this industry, and I think that has been the greatest highlight for all of us. So adding dimension with them being educating society, adding dimension, you know, helping society, and adding dimension again to ensure that whatever that we do will not only benefit us but the conscience of the people.
Part one of the show. Pule, thanks. You're such a good person. Guys, we're gonna come back. Don't forget go to social media, check out all our pages. We're gonna play a nice song for you. Break nice watching the ad break. Relax, but we're coming back. You know, you got Swaggy M, you got Promina coming back. Sheesh! I don't